a bottle off the bat.
Yeah, I think it's good, and if you can push out the lane, but it's really difficult because he doesn't have any AoE, and you can't arcane orb for creeps this early. But I don't know whether they're gonna go like a mech build, that's what we usually see, or if they're gonna go for like I just have no clue. What do you go in a one-on-one matchup? Like Blade Mail would just like destroy, right?
Okay. Oh, did he get it? I think he got it.
Oh, Astral Proc!
Oh, you won the matchup.
It's 88 base damage versus, or 88 damage versus xiao8 73. So even though he does have a couple mana, it's only going to get worse because. Let's see. Oh, is there going to be another Astral? Because he can harass him right now. He didn't get Astral proc. He still has 2 charges left in his bottle right now. I don't think he has any idea where the rune is, though.
No, he doesn't. And actually, a bottle's coming on xiao8 as well, so it looks like they're mirroring each other's items, except Mushi's getting everything a little bit quicker.
Yeah, and Mushi is dominating on CS right now. 23 at 11, so 35 total versus 23. That's a pretty big difference. 50% more combined last hits and denies for Mushi. So things are looking pretty good for Mushi, but, I mean, aside from Astral, is there any like luck component in this?
Yes. Or not Astral. You keep calling it Astral. It's the Essence Aura.
Oh yeah.
Actually, Mushi knows what the rune is because he checked top from earlier and he didn't have it.
There
so
he
he's
goes.
Gonna go for the bottom rune. And so this is going to be where xiao8 should be able to catch up a little bit. If you decide not to go for the rune, then you should be denying everything right now. Just trying to get that XP lead back because he's quite far behind.
Oh, he just hit level 6. Are they going to pick up Sanity's Eclipse? No, it is a 0-3-3 build for xiao8.
Yeah, and Mushi actually opts to get his ultimate though.
Oh, maybe he's going to go for a kill. Yeah, I don't think he can though. That's so difficult. Like the indifference is like almost nothing right now. It's 18, so like 180 damage, and then after magic resist is like 140
Oh
damage.
god, xiao8 got it off first. He got the Astral.
Oh, counter Astral.
And he, oh my gosh. And he just gets his mana back. Okay,
yeah,
real question is, when do you Flying Courier?
I mean, it depends on if you're going to bottle Crow or not. If Mushi's actually going to get the runes.
Oh man, xiao8 is going to guess for the rune.
And he does not. He does not get it.
And it's a DD rune too at top. So as soon as Mushi sees that there's no rune, xiao8's pretty screwed.
Mushi has his boost first too.
Yeah, and he's been farming this entire time.
Yep, and there's this chicken coming with boost. So both of them are doing like exact same build, trying to do the exact same thing. Null Talisman, try and Astral to deny a few creeps and get a little bit of a lead on CS, but Mushi's still coming out pretty far ahead. 45 combined last hits denies to 34 for xiao8.
Okay, so Mushi...
You gotta get excited about these Astrals, man.
The Essence Aura procs?
Yeah.
He got one too, Mushi. It's like he's just gotten a little bit luckier with all of his.
Well, he was ahead on CS,
yeah.
so I think he like leveled up a little bit faster, and that snowball effect in the OD versus OD matchup.
The OD versus
Oh, look at him run circles around that creep for the extra mana, getting that efficiency. I don't actually know if it was worth it because
xiao8, are you gonna get Astral? I think you should just go for it.
Wow, he got another Astral proc. Wow, xiao8
he's got like full mana right now.
He needs to buy a Crow, I think, at this point. At this point, you're like, well, I either need to go home or I need to.
Because even if he procs the magic stick, he won't have enough mana to Astral Imprisonment.
Yep. Oh, there's another Astral. So we're looking at a 75 intel versus a 26 intel. Now this is where it actually gets really scary. Oh, he's gonna go for a kill! Oh no! Where's the DD motion? I have no idea. Well, that was very, very close, and xiao8 is in a lot of trouble right now because he's forced to go home and heal. Mushi has DD. He's probably going to get the 8-minute rune. He has Observer rewards up the hill. This is a very, very underrated part of a mid versus mid matchup. The first nighttime, you need wards up the hill so that you can play aggressively. You know where the opponent is. You can like Astral and then run up the hill to get some sort of positional advantage. But Mushi, 57 last hits to 38.
I still don't understand.
Scary.
He's like, well, I'm gonna get aggressive here, and he even
he wanted to use it to farm creeps, man. It's like Black using the drums to farm neutrals.
I just don't understand why you decide to pop your ultimate that has a forever cooldown.
Well,
he's
like going for the more greedy build, which is not as many points in Astral, not as many points as Essence are, and xiao8 actually is going for the very like safe build. Okay, just war attrition with max Astral and 3 Essence are. So Mushi, it might not pay off if it goes to like level 9, level 10, because I don't think xiao8's going to run out of mana at this point.
No.
Whereas Mushi could, potentially.
Well, Mushi's also got the bottle advantage. I mean, he's got a full bottle.
He has a ward advantage.
Got an extra null as well.
Yeah, he has a huge advantage. I think he needs Treads, though. Treads, I think, is a really big deal in this matchup. That's a lot of attack speed, and that's a lot of intel for that deeps.
For that deeps. Would it go for the traditional tranquil boots?
Not at this point. Not with the way the lane's been going. It's not like he's taking any sort of harass from xiao8. And the move speed is kind of a moot point in this matchup. You just need to be able to deal as many hits as possible. Like if he had one more arcane orb there with a DD, he would have died. xiao8 would have died right there on the spot.
Or if he just popped his DD from the get-go.
Yeah, well, that's true too.
There was a lot.
So Mushi popped his rune at like the 8:53 mark. Illusion's last 75. He should be able to check the 10-minute rune too. He kind of got lucky with the DD one. I'm actually surprised he didn't check it with the haste. But regardless, looks like Mushi has gotten every single rune in this game. And we'll probably get the 10-minute rune too.
And that's the thing that sucks in this matchup, because xiao8 went for the bottom rune preemptively, and he lost so much going for that.
That's why you need Obs Wards, bro.
Yeah.
Look at Mushi. He has 2 Obs Wards.
But he did it after that fact. Like, xiao8 couldn't do anything about that.
Yeah. I think that... Yeah. I think Radiant has like a slight advantage in mid, people say.
Because it's easier to check the top rune?
Yeah, it's like very, very slight though. If you don't have to worry about like smoking, I think like Dire's a little bit better about it, just because like if you stand like right here, you don't actually, like they can't really come from the trees.
Okay,
whereas
they're both going for it, and xiao8 mana for this.
Oh, the Astro comes out, xiao8 beats him to the rune. So first rune for xiao8.
You're gonna pop the DD and go for it?
No. He doesn't have any arcane orb. He hits like a little wimp.
And actually just gonna let him go out. And
okay, well,
doesn't have the ult
I mean, xiao8 has a ton of mana right now. He has 13-14 mana as compared to Mushi's 722. So I guess he's just gonna go back home, refill his mana, wait for these astral imprisonment debuffs to wear out. They last a full minute, I believe, and just get back to the war of farming. So 10 minutes in, I mean, this is pretty much as predicted. Even if you get a little bit lucky, I mean, Mushi is still unable to pick up a kill.
Yeah,
but
actually, xiao8's coming back though a little bit. I think he had like 28 CS at one point when Mushi was over the 40 threshold. So
yeah,
he's doing a bit better, especially
counter Astral.
He's getting Essence Aura procs, and he's going for the tower actually with his DD rune.
I mean, that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, he's making some progress too.
Yeah, I mean, is there any way you can use like Astral like cleverly in this?
I guess not. I mean, as soon as somebody uses it on you, you kind of have to like, be like revenge, son, and then just use it immediately back.
Oh, there he goes. He's gonna take one range creep hit too. But xiao8 actually went for tranquils too.
He went for the tranquils, but
the armor is really ineffective in this matchup though, because a lot of your damage later, which I assume this is probably going to go on for like another 10 minutes, is going to come from Arcane Orb, which is pure deeps.
Yeah, but if xiao8 has given up on the CS war and trying to kill, and he's just going to push the tower, then you want it just for the attrition, just to be able to stay in the lane.
Yeah, that's true too. You can get, yeah. Just bottle crow, bro. Bottle crow. 220 gold. It's debatable. It depends on how you think the rune luck is gonna go. But now the wards are really this ward, at least in mid, is not really doing anything for Mushi. He's really unlucky.
Out of mana. This is terrible.
This is the trade-off of going the 1-4-3-1 build instead of xiao8's 0-4-4 build. And it looks like he will get the next rune. Oh, xiao8 with a regeneration rune. So the war of attrition, xiao8's winning slightly. And Mushi went for a more greedy, I'm gonna kill you early kind of build, and it didn't pay off for him. But he's still ahead in CS though. 17 more last hits
now, and he actually procs
double mounted the
Essence Aura. But then he loses all the mana that he got from the Essence Aura because he got Astral. What a matchup!
What a matchup! This is fantastic.
This is some high tier, exciting stuff.
OD ban from future.
No, dude, I'm enjoying this. I love the RNG factor in this.
You don't want an RNG factor though.
Dude, that's my favorite thing.
I think if you're like if you think you're like you don't match up well versus your opponent, then I think you probably want to go for RNG things like Outworld Devour, or for example, a hero like Axe. I think that's one of the other matchups. I think that's when you want like, oh, okay, I want RNG because that's the only way I'm going to win. But if you actually think you're like evenly skilled or like slightly better than the other player, you don't want to leave anything up to chance.
Yeah, I think if this were a pure just mechanic showcase, like if it was Shadow Fiend versus Shadow Fiend, I would value a player like Mushi over xiao8 because that's what 1v1 dictates, right? It's just mechanics because you know nobody's going to gank you, so all you have to worry about.
Well, there's some decision making, like popping a DD at the right time.
but for the most part,
I think overall, like xiao8 is a generally stronger solo mid player because he makes really good decisions in game. But in the laning stage, like the first 10 minutes, or in a solo one-on-one matchup where there's no other heroes involved, I think that Mushi does beat xiao8 out. Yeah. But we'll see.
But xiao8, you know, he is losing, like I said, in the mechanics war. But he's
look at the intel difference. Oh my goodness, it's 100 to 1. Mushi is at 18. So if he ults right now, that's like 800 damage.
Yeah. He's winning in the RNG.
Oh, he's going for the buckler. So these like on use items are very nice because you can just proc Essence Aura. Not that he needs it because he's getting really lucky with the procs and he has max Essence Aura. But xiao8 is I would say he's winning at this point, even though Mushi's ahead on CS.
Yeah, because he's gonna close that gap pretty quickly.
Oh, Mushi does get
an invis.
Oh, he's gonna gank him with an Astral.
he's gonna catch
this
him.
tower is under a lot of fire too. I think that they could just go for a Bassi at this point, like or xiao8 could, and just buckler and mech his creeps.
He's actually just gonna wait for the Astral and then.
Oh, what a play! I mean, that's like 200 gold probably lost for xiao8, so it's not as big of a deal as in the team game. But I mean, now xiao8 has like better rune control now because he can push out the lane a little bit more. But oh, another Astral coming in.
Another Astral coming in, and Mushi's actually got he's got full mana now.
Yeah, how the tides have changed.
Yeah.
We see 91 intel. Oh no, xiao8 counters with another Astral.
This is actually the most exciting. Oh, he gets his mana back.
Yeah, so it's what 12-second CD, 4-second prison duration. So like 2/3 of the time, someone will be Astral if they constantly Astral, and I think that's what we're seeing right now.
Yeah. And he can do that too because there's no tier 1 tower, so everyone's just running at each other astrally.
Wow, I didn't actually know that buckler lasts 30 seconds on units. 25-second cooldown, 30 seconds up on units. That's pretty timely.
Yeah. And so, actually, it's really good for pushing.
xiao8 just might win just by pushing out the teeth.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's going to take forever, though. I'm surprised. I mean, Mushi has he gotten any damage on the tower? He's gotten like 180 damage on the tower.
Yeah, I think at this point, for him, especially being behind as he is a full tower, he just has to go for the kill. And he is doing better in CS, but how do you kill in this matchup? I think xiao8.
I don't think you can kill.
He has the better decision making here, just going for the tower.
Yeah,
he's got to push really hard with this.
Well, Mushi is one null talisman up. Oh, tries to fog the Astral, but gets Astral by xiao8 under his own tower. And
at this point, right, they're never going to run out of mana.
Look at these debuffs. Green, red, green light, red, red, green, red, essence.
Okay, here it is.
Oh!
And then he's just
Astral. Oh, and he gets the Astral, and he gets the essence on proc. And he has his Strangles up, so he can afford to trade a little bit of Raz. And there's the counter. Mushi's just like, screw CS right now.
Oh, he's actually just going to go for the right click split. xiao8 is...
Oh, the ultimate!
And that's enough. They've had just like absolutely no damage.
Mushi has his Astral up. I think that if xiao8 tried to contest him for the rune, he would have just gotten Astral, and Mushi could have gotten the rune. But he loses some precious farm. Let's see the levels right now. We see level 11 on Mushi's OD. We see pretty close to like 10 2/3 on xiao8. He will pick up a DD rune on bottom. Not as effective as it is in normal matchups because of the large amount of magic damage in this matchup, the large amount of downtime in attacks because of Astral, the very high armor, base armor on OD. Even without the buckler, he has 9 armor at level 10, which is absolutely ridiculous for an intel hero. And yeah, DD. I mean, that's one of the better runes, I would say.
Oh,
if we want this not to drag out to an hour.
It could.
Oh, there's a Bassi. He's going for a tower push build.
We saw this from the beginning, though.
Yeah.
As soon as he popped that DD, he didn't even go for harass or CS.
Well, you might as well. If you can't just like stand there and look at him. I mean, you could.
This is the smarter idea because they can't kill each other, as we demonstrated.
Unless you mess up. Oh, is he going to find him right now? Oh, Mushi gets off their first Astral. Free farm for 4 seconds.
Okay, you've got to do damage right now, xiao8. You've got to go for the range creep. Just auto attack pretty much because these
I think right now all he needs to do is just like Astral get hits on creeps or tower and then just keep doing it over and over, and eventually he'll be able to push down his tower. It might take like another 15 minutes, but he will get that tower down.
15 minutes?
He will get that tower down at one point. Oh, the right clicks come out. Oh, and an Astral to follow up. xiao8 getting that damage.
His creep wave is coming soon too. As long as he doesn't lose the siege wagon immediately, then he should be okay for
So let's check the status of his mech. Does he have anything on his chicken? Actually not. So he's 20 CS behind, and Mushi's definitely going to get his mech first if he opts for it. I'm actually surprised that neither of them bottom crowed. I think it would give him like a slight advantage in like this, maybe like the 6 to like 10 minute part of the game, and I think it would pay for itself.
Mushi actually opted not to flying his courier though.
Wow, that is.
And I think xiao8 needed to, just because the distance is so much further for him, and he's in enemy territory.
And you can check runes with it. You don't need to buy. It's like Ops Words. Not that he needs Ops Words at this point, but it would help to be able to check the rune.
But Mushi playing a bit greedier, just opting not to get it, and
yeah, he is a greedy player.
Yeah.
Well, he does have max Essence Aura right now.
Okay.
So both of them now they have the same builds. 1442.
240 damage was done to the tower.
Woo!
So just wait for the next siege creep.
Wait for the next DD. Yeah. Wait for the next glyph to be on cooldown.
And then
do you glyph that? I guess you would.
You have to, right?
Yeah. But would you wait for a DD or what? Oh, xiao8 trying to use that fog. He's in the trees. Look at this guy.
And Mushi's actually kind of running out of mana again.
Yeah, man. He's,
oh, wow. And xiao8 pops the buckler and he gets the Essence R again. And oh no, Mushi gets it off first.
But Mushi didn't get an Essence R proc. He's going to have to wait for a Tranquil or his buckler or both.
Yeah, he actually does have 15 wand charges though. So xiao8 getting a lot.
Oh, uses the glyph. And there's an ultimate that comes out from xiao8. Doing a whopping, I don't even know how much, probably 100
like
damage. Yeah.
It's so little.
It was like +7 to like plus 20. So, well.
Okay, xiao8 kind of getting a little bit divey, but procs another Essence R.
He got another 100 damage on the tower, but he did blow the glyph though. That's actually pretty big. xiao8 still around. He's a headdress away from getting his mech. I think once that happens, Mushi's in big trouble. Like, he hasn't been able to fight, like, push past the river at any point. xiao8's just been constantly in lane, constantly harassing him, checking runes as well, and just pushing out the lanes and just being really, really annoying with the astrals and just pushing out the wave at any possible opportunity. Denny just won game 2. Okay,
so Denny won game 2 for anybody that wanted an update. But we have to focus on our
so for those of you just joining us, we are casting Game 2. There are 2 games running concurrently in the TI3 Solo Championship playoffs. We have Dendi versus Feta in, I believe Toby's casting it. And on the other side, we have the Eastern players. We have xiao8 versus Mushi. Oh, is that worth it? He does have Tranquils up, so I think that's worth it. You trade HP for tower. He got like 2 towers at that point, but I mean, you got to get that deeps on the tower. And no rune on top for xiao8, and Mushi will be able to push out the lane a little bit, but like the creep wave has like constantly been in this like one screen, and Mushi what can he do about it?
Not a whole lot.
He can get a mech. Oh, he actually went for a Staff of Wizardry. Oh boy, what is he going for?
He's gonna go for
wait, he's taking a lot of damage, and Mushi will
he's just gonna run
gets
away.
Astral.
He's gonna Astral.
Dude, that was a lot of damage though. This Arcane Orb is starting to hit very hard.
Maybe he gets a Force Staff here and just negates the timing of the Astral.
Yeah, that would be, I mean, he has it right now if he wants it.
Maybe he's just trying to save it.
Maybe he's trying to get Atos and Atos it.
Yeah,
Atos through the Force.
That too, but I think that would take a little too long.
Well, the thing about it is Atos is a little bit less cooldown, so you can like try and...
Oh, he is going to go for an Atos.
Yep, getting that Atos.
He's going to hide the staffs until the last second.
And just surprise xiao8.
He has to though, because at this point he's just getting right-clicked off.
Yeah, and his tower is slowly but surely under siege. But if you get 1 kill, that doesn't mean the game's over though. I think that if he gets an Atos though, and xiao8 goes for a mech, I think it may be game over. Because the Vid booster will pretty much cancel out the heal from the mech. The armor doesn't really matter, and if you can't push because you die, then Mushi just wins his matchup.
Yeah, because every time he pops the Atos, then you can just chase him down, and then as soon as the Astrals...
Some people say Rod of a Toss. How do you feel about that?
No, I call it Rod of AUI.
Rod of AUI. That's a pretty good pronunciation too. So xiao8 is going for small. He's thinking small. He's thinking, okay, I want to push this tower. I want that little bit of armor, and like it'll block a little bit of creep damage or tower damage, and I'll be able to push his tower. Going for very cheap items, Tranquil, like Mushi has been. That's his third Standing Eclipse, I believe, and he's just constantly popping buckler and creeps, giving them armor through Basilius, but. It got him 1 T1 that was denied, but it may be starting to look grim for xiao8. Yeah. He's very close to it. He needs to actually sell an item. I don't know if he's going to sell his bottle. I think that probably will be the right choice for him.
You're never going to go for runes because you have to constantly keep up pressure. And
yeah.
He's never going to go for
But if you get like a haste rune and an Atos, I think that's a guaranteed kill almost.
Maybe. But how are you going to ever go for a rune because xiao8 is constantly pressuring your tower? The only way that happens is if you pretty much have to abandon the lane and xiao8 has to be like pushed back.
Yeah.
By the way this is going, that's not really happening.
You can Atos creeps and slow the push down.
That'd be so meta, Ben.
Well, you do get the SSR proc too from that. So he'll have 3 items to xiao8's 2
he's actually just right-clicking the tower down, and it's taking considerable damage, and he doesn't have glyph up.
There's a glyph up in 1 minute and 15 seconds. xiao8 has his mech if he wants to go for it. I don't know why he's not spending his money.
Maybe he's waiting first to see what Mushi's doing, and he's actually turned on the Bassi ring, and he's going all
But even if you know that he's going Atos, what would you go instead to counter? Like a Force, I guess?
Yeah, I guess if he had a Force, it would just kind of nullify things again. And that's what you want to do as xiao8, right?
Yeah, but
nullify dying.
You can't, but then he can just constantly just try and engage you because he'll have more intel because Atos is much more cost efficient, I think, than Force Staff for intel.
He actually, he hasn't finished, right?
It gives you 25.
He picked up the Vid booster, so we'll see how this plays out here in a second.
He did it with a slow chicken too. Poor Zonky, having to run everywhere.
Okay, and he pops...
Okay, so this tower's going to come under a little bit more fire from xiao8.
No, the creeps are just kind of
Mushi's
just around them.
Yeah. Oh, that deeps on the tower, 700. This does about 30 damage a hit.
And he's gonna get at least 2 more hits in because there's a full creep wave. So as long as he doesn't proc aggro right here.
Okay, he drops the bottle. He picks up the Atos. Is it go time for Mushi? Is it time to turn things around? He is up 23 in CS. He is up 26 in denies. Let's see how much he out levels him by almost 2/3 of a level right now. Level 14 to. Oh, okay, here it is. Here we go. 24 minutes in, Mushi going for the kill, and oh, look at that deeps! Oh my goodness, that's so much. Where's the Atos? He could have Atos him and slowed him down, but he did not. But now Mushi actually has a very big advantage. xiao8, I think he's gonna pick up a vid booster too. It seems like both players are like mimicking each other's items, and he stops by the side shop. No, he does not pick up a vid booster in the process.
Bottle.
Yeah.
So what do you think he's gonna pick up? He's got gold.
I think I don't know. Like, if he goes fourth, I think he'll lose because Mushi will have more intel at him at this point because you can't count on Astral to give you the intel advantage. And if you go fourth, you're still going to lose the intel war because it only gives you 10. And if it's just used to counter Atos, it doesn't give you any HP either. Oh, there's Atos. Mushi going deep. And I believe this is going to be like 1 Arcane Orb into Astral. Oh, nope.
They're just going to... He's just gonna.
Well, now he's like behind the tower, but he does have creeps. But he can orb walk out of the tower. Oh, they're going at it right now. Still 3 seconds. Oh my goodness. There's a. Oh, and
okay, I think this is actually.
This is it. He's fogging, so he can't astral him. Oh, look at this. Oh, he gets.
No, he could have Atos
it off. Where's the Atos? Mushi, use your items.
Oh my God! Well, if he had just Atos right there, it would have been a kill.
Oh wait, no, he's still going for it, and he went for Cindy's Eclipse, but he has what 100
He's got like nothing.
101 into. 101 into 110 in, so that's like
Mushi actually catches him again.
He does have Atos up. Oh, he went for Necro Book for the mana burn? I don't know.
No, for the push. I guess you're just gonna go for the straight up push.
I think mech would be better.
Maybe, but I mean, with this Necro Book, what you can do is, as soon as the creep wave pushes, you just Necro Book and get like 50 damage at a time.
The thing about it is that it dies so fast to Arcane Orb, and if you're like really pro, you can like as soon as you're about to last hit the one that has last will, the one that does the damage, you can just astral yourself, right? You can just be super pro. Oh, there's a Necro Book. Boom, 400 damage. He's just like, I want that gold. He does not care. He does not give any flips. Yourself. Yeah. Well, I guess if you do that, you might just die. Yeah. Well, actually,
he's actually got a pretty hefty creep wave with it.
Oh, he's surround. Wait, no, why didn't he surround? He could have gone out here and tried to surround him. Oh, this is wow. Look at that damage.
And
oh my goodness.
Atos.
One more hit from Mushi. World Seal first blood.
Confused.
Oh, Mushi or xiao8 does not know what to do. Mushi does not want to get astraled, and he gets astraled, and he turned away. Oh, he gets a chicken. What is he doing?
He astraled himself.
What happened, Mushi? Oh my goodness, Mushi just what What?
No, he got the chicken, and then he astrals himself.
Wow. Oh, and is this tower gonna fall? No, there's still a glyph up. Wow, I thought that xiao8 was dead there for sure.
But instead, he loses the chicken. Like, he saw him coming, so he could have saved the chicken, and then at the same time, he astrals himself out of panic.
I get why was he panicking? The guy xiao8 had like 100 HP. He could have just one Arcane Orb and he would have died.
Yeah, he had the HP advantage. If he had just astraled and then rotted.
So Mushi has like several thrown away opportunities at this point. He could have had that first kill with the DD. He could have not lost his chicken and potentially could have killed xiao8 there. And I mean, he's still ahead of CS.
30. It's been 27 minutes, but it's felt actually kind of exciting. Because of how much throw there's.
Well, I'm getting really excited by these counter astrals.
These counter astrals. One follows up with another, and actually, I think if xiao8 actually completes his Necro 3, he could just kind of chip damage the tower away, which is kind of crazy.
Dude, xiao8's gonna die, I think. Well, Mushi needs to get this.
The way this game is going, I don't think so.
Well, he does so much more damage from him right now. He has 1938 mana as opposed to like 1400, so like a difference of 500 times 9%. I mean, that's a lot of damage, pure damage per as well. So he does like 50 more damage per hit.
What did he actually just get off the chicken? Was it like a chicken? Was it a wand?
I'm not sure.
I think he dropped it for the TP.
Okay. Oh, and the counter astral comes in. Wow, and he just eats these Necro Books alive. Mushi's gonna have like a mech right now if he wants to, and you can't compare Atos plus mech versus a Necro 1 or 2.
Oh yeah, for sure. At this point, xiao8 has to kind of.
But he doesn't have a chicken. I think he has a small window though to try and push his tower down. It's 438 HP, and does xiao8 just go for a tower right now? Is that his only chance of victory?
I think so, especially if Mushi picks up a mech or any sort of item at this point. If he gets like a 4-staff.
Oh, there's the Atos. He's coming in from the fog and only gets one Arcane Orb before xiao8 counters with an Astral Imprisonment of his own.
But this is a huge creep wave,
wow,
man.
He is.
That's like 5
He's
creeps
going for the gold.
plus 2 range creeps and a Siege Wagon.
Yeah,
and
if he Astrals right now, I think it...
Okay, you got to do it right now. And
here it goes. Here it goes. One hit. He only got one hit on the tower during that. Okay. So looking at the HP right now, it looks like Mushi's only like 60%, but xiao8 has just as much HP as Mushi right now. Yeah. He has like a deceivingly very large HP pool.
Once here, it's got 275 right now.
Oh, there's an Astral. He's going to take some hits too. Mushi's trying to go aggressively on him, and xiao8 will just retaliate with an Astral of his own.
Yeah, and actually he's gonna Rod of Atos him, and Astral's not up for another 5 seconds.
He's taking a full creep wave though! Mushi is almost out of mana! Is he gonna be able to Astral and run away? Yes, it looks like he will be able to, but why is he not going home?
Mushi's like saying, I've got it all in for this, and I think he's just straight up gonna die.
He's surrounded by Necrobook. Oh! First blood goes to xiao8.
Alright, that's
GG. Wow.
I cannot believe that Mushi threw this away.
Mushi definitely threw this away. Mushi throws.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
There was 2 opportunities for him to win this game, and
yeah, xiao8 just proving that he's like a more consistent player, does not make as many mistakes, and does